Did you know there was once an Egyptian pharaoh so feared and so mysterious that history claims he was buried not once, but twice? His first burial terrified the priests, shook the workers, and left behind warnings carved deep into stone, telling future generations never to open his tomb. But who was this ruler? Why was a second burial necessary? And what truly happened on the night his first tomb was sealed? Most people today know names like Ramses, Tutankhamun, and Cleopatra. But ancient scrolls hint at another pharaoh whose name was intentionally hidden, scratched out of monuments and removed from papyrus. Some believed he ruled during a time when magic, religion, and power collided dangerously. He was described as a king with a shadow behind him, a poetic phrase that later scribes replaced with a chilling translation, the one who walks with the dead. Was it just a metaphor, or did something about this ruler frighten even the priests? When this pharaoh finally died, he received a traditional royal burial, a massive limestone chamber, rich offerings, and protective spells on every surface. But workers later recorded strange events. As they sealed the chamber, a cold wind rushed out even though the tomb had no airflow. Some workers insisted they heard breathing behind the stone door. Most dismissed it as fear and superstition, until the guards fled in terror during the night. They swore the ground vibrated, torches went out with no wind, and something inside the chamber knocked back when they touched the sealed stone. According to hidden temple records, the chief priest was awakened after midnight. Guards begged him to return to the tomb, claiming the pharaoh's spirit refused to cross over. When the priest arrived, he found guards trembling and refusing to approach the chamber. Inside, objects had moved. Amulets were scattered, and a funerary statue had shifted position, though no one had entered since the burial. The priest declared the tomb spiritually unstable and demanded the unthinkable: the pharaoh must be buried again. Before dawn, a small team of priests opened the tomb in secret. They removed the sarcophagus and carried it through hidden tunnels beneath the necropolis. No bright torches were allowed, only dim oil lamps. The priests believed too much light might draw attention. They transported the mummy to a remote valley unmarked on any ancient map. There they carved a second tomb, one sealed with powerful rituals rarely used even for royalty. This hidden valley had one purpose: to keep the pharaoh's spirit from returning. Years later, explorers rediscovered the first tomb, the one abandoned after the mysterious events. Inside, they found carvings added after the burial. These were warnings, rushed symbols of protection, and a phrase repeated over and over: "The ruler has risen." No official scribe admitted carving it. Tools left near the wall suggested the carvings were made quickly, as if someone feared what might escape. Egyptologists have offered many theories. Some believe the pharaoh was so hated that priests feared his tomb would be vandalized, so they hid his body elsewhere. Others think he was involved in forbidden rituals, and his death may have triggered spiritual disturbances. Another theory suggests something truly happened that night, something the priests would not record. But the most chilling idea is that the pharaoh was not fully dead. Some ancient texts suggest his body showed signs mistaken for life, and his preservation was unusually perfect. Unlike royal tombs, the second burial site had no gold, no statues, no offerings, and no official record. Its walls were covered in sealing spells meant not to protect the king, but to contain him. The symbols suggested the priests believed the pharaoh's soul was aggressive, restless, or corrupted. Even the sarcophagus was different: rough, heavy stone meant to trap energy rather than honor a ruler. At the entrance was a disturbing message: "Let no living man open this door." In the early 20th century, rumors spread that archaeologists were close to finding an unrecorded burial linked to a double burial king. Some believe the second tomb was found and quietly sealed again.